when I'm going live. That's the time. And we should be live right now, but I don't think we're going live on the Reddit platform, so I'm probably going to have to restart that one. It happens. Reddit is still in its infancy when it comes to its developmental stages. Probably didn't help that I spent so long trying to start it up. Please tell me I saved it. So this happens, unfortunately. You have to retype the title and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I usually actually copy it for this reason. I am, if there's no, there's not yet, unfortunately. Uh, store. That little bird. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. I do believe we're live on Reddit, so I'll say indeed. And greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you for joining me here again today on another live stream. I appreciate you sharing the space. I'm staying with friends, or I'm visiting friends right now at the moment. Leroy and Zoe, they're sitting in on the stream. They might, give in a input or two every now and then. Maybe like tell me I'm full of shit. Who knows? I'm okay with all of it. It's okay. It's fine. We're gonna smoke a joint as well. They're gonna share it with me. The intention of this joint, just because I can see the little J on it, is joy. Joy. Zoe asked me today, like I was getting a little bit into my own head before the stream today, thinking about what we're going to talk about, what is going to come next, and she prompted me and asked me what is today's like title or intention going to be. And I started by talking about yesterday's stream and how our streams here usually follow this pattern of talking about infinities, dualities, or this feeling of going back and forth, back and forth. And she asked, is there ever, an end to that? Does it finish? Is what's the point in going back and forth if there's no stopping it? And in that moment, just like the fact that we can be grateful for that whole process. I told the story of this Buddhist saying, if you're experiencing low times right now, be grateful because high times are coming. If you're experiencing high times right now, be grateful because low times are coming. And even though we're going to constantly be in this influx, this duality, this flow up and down, if we can just be grateful in the midst of it, is the only way to properly enjoy it. So, to joy and gratitude. Mm. Hey Slag, thank you for joining us. My intention is to boop you on the nose. Boop for you, thank you. I have a little cat very close to me. I wish it would allow me to touch it. Maybe you can see it. There you go. You can see it. She's a little sweetheart. Got a sneak peek. You want to take this joint from me, Zoe? There we go. We are outside today. Yes, we are, Naren. Thank you for joining me, friend. How have you been? How's life been treating you? Soccer Witch is here as well. Dude, let me remember now. You sent me a message. if you if you have whatever you need, what do you want? Something like that, right, Soccer Witch? And I actually asked that question to Christian and Adrian as well. If you have whatever you need, what do you want? And my answer to that is more. And I don't know if that's the right answer. I feel like it's a little bit of a bad answer almost. But that's usually what we humans kind of tend to. Is if we have whatever we need, we just want more. We think that if we get more of whatever this thing that has brought us happiness before, if we have more of that, it's going to equate to even more of these happiness points that we think we've gotten. But realistically, being grateful for what we have, kind of, again, the middle way. There's so many of these Buddhist ideas that come through on these streams as well. The middle way is kind of this intention to live comfortably, but not in excess, not with lack. Hey Nova, thank you for joining us, my friend. How are you doing, dude? How's life been since yesterday? To enough of the bad to appreciate the good, the sad to appreciate the happy. Ninja, thank you, my friend, for just bringing the intention of that duality here as well. Contrast, contrast. Oh, my eyes are itching today. I've been touching this cat, well, been playing with her, basically prompting it to try and attack my fingers, if you will. And I remember again that I'm allergic to cats. Oh, it makes me think about my eyes though. Oh, and again, how technically we're experiencing at least everything we're seeing right now through holes this big, little points. And your eyes are focusing, is focusing all that lens onto your little retinal cones. And then your brain constructs this entire reality in front of your eyes, making you the other side of this infinity. Oh! Goodness. No, did I miss something you said? Sorry, man. I did. I did. Okay. Well, you're outside. I am, Nova. I am outside, dude. It's been okay. I'm real bored. Dude, it's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. What have you not been doing? Let me ask that. Also, sorry, I didn't come back sooner last stream. By the time I came back, you were gone. Mm-mm. No apologizing, dude. It's completely okay, man. You know, you're not actually allergic to cats. You're actually allergic to their spit. Yeah, you're right. You are right. But the spit is on their fur. So it's like, you step one, touch cat. Step two, touch yourself, unfortunately. And then you get wrecked. Technically, it's a virus as well. What's it called? Do you remember that virus name, Leroy?
Toxoplasmosis.
Toxoplasmosis. Thank you, Leroy. Fucking hell, little cats.
What's bacteria?
Yeah, it's bacteria that technically inhibit the gut tract of these little creatures, and it has this evolutionary benefit of making creatures a little bit more docile, also more likely to come back to the area where they actually picked that virus up, makes them move slower. It also creates uncharacteristic behavior like going into wide open spaces and then standing still in those wide open spaces, also being attracted to the feline urine. All of these characteristics kind of happen when this bacteria infects a rodent's brain. But what happens as soon as the cat eats that rodent, the whole cycle of the oxyplasmosis, toxoplasmosis starts all over again and it reproliferates. But the problem is with human beings and our interactions with cats, we still get the bacteria. Our bodies are still viable hosts for the bacteria, but because the process isn't finished, because we don't actually die and get eaten, it kind of just becomes almost like a toxicity level that rises in your body. And it can happen, especially if you have like 7 cats in your house, if the amount of debris in your environment, it starts to affect your brain. It literally starts to affect your brain.
Creates a desire to have more cats.
Yeah, it creates a desire to have more cats. Maybe it's the smell. Maybe it's so weird. It's so weird, and they do that to us. Do they do it intentionally? That's a little bit of a stretch to say, but it's still trippy. It's still weird. Mm. So the better the cat licks themselves, the worse you'll get allergic. I think that is true. Weirdly enough, I've never really seen our cat at home, Ginger, lick himself that much. And as a result of that, I can kind of give him pets. I also wash my hands. Oh, damn it. Oh, the stream dropped on the Reddit side. I can never really. Oh, I really wash my hands after I touch Ginger at home, so maybe that helps. I didn't this time. Maybe that's why I'm paying. This time at least, I copied the title, so it's pretty quick for me to get back into it. Mm, crazy cat ladies. That's how they are created. Yeah, dude. They're getting biohacked. Quite literally getting biohacked by cats. Weirdly enough, me and my friends have had this conversation so many times, but I genuinely consider cats as the apex predator on this planet. You know, we humans think we're that, but we have these little creatures that eat our food, live in our houses, you know, kind of take advantage of the safety that we provide. They're the ones succeeding. We're the ones creating all of these narratives, potential sufferings for ourselves, and they're just like, oh, sunlight. Ooh, that's nice. You know, sprawls like out on the grass, looks at a little leaf. I'm like watching this cat just be fascinated by a little bug. I think it's a little fly or something flying across the deck. Absolute fascination, trying to catch it. Oh, Ninja, thank you for joining us again, my friend. I appreciate you being back in the space. Frequently, hand washing and trying not to touch your face helps with allergies to cats. You're completely right. I washed my hands and my face after I started to feel the allergic reaction. But at that point, it is a little bit late. I'm doing kind of okay. I sneezed a bunch, but I will survive. Fortunately, we are stronger than we know. My cat is called Moo Cow, and other is called Coco. I'm glad I'm not allergic to cats. I'm also glad you're not allergic to cats. No, but it's not a vibe. Like right now, I want to scratch my eyes, but I know that's not exactly beneficial, and I have a stuffy nose. Basic hay fever symptoms. It's not that bad, fortunately. Cyto cytomegalovirus from cats' fecal matter live in our brains too. Oh goodness, slag. Don't say that to me, please. That's too much of a yikes. It completely terrifies me.
Alright, continue.
Because they're so cute. You know, we allow it. We literally allow it because they are absolutely adorable. Take antihistamines. Nah, dude. I can just focus on my histamine release. Not regulated. Stop histamines. Stop it. Stop it, damn it. Stop histamining. Please. Please stop histamining me. I'm okay. I'm gonna be fine. I'm not dying. It's okay, dude. Relax. Actually feels better. Hey, take two. Morning, brother. You look terrific. Clean look is fire. Thank you. I agree. I agree. You're right. Everyone, you were right. I was wrong. No more beards. No more fucking beards. The beards are gone. I tried it. You know, I felt what it felt like. That didn't feel good. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your love so much. How are you doing? Are you back home right now? Or are you still at the hill, dude? Let's go that way. Good day to you, Jovan. Like you weren't here yesterday, friend, but every single time, like I'm not at Christian's place right now, but every single time I go and stream, Christian tells me to tell you that he loves you, and I just wanted to kind of like tell you that. I thought you would love that. Cougars are terrifying. They can jump like 30 to 50 feet horizontally, not running from those kitties. Big old Steve French, Trailer Park Boys. Trailer Park Boys, dude. Randy! Randy Cutler! Mr. Leahy. Fucking. Try to remember everybody's names. Bubbles, of course. Julian. Ricky. I think those are the main ones, right? Goodness. Trailer Park Boys. Unfortunately, Leahy passed away. The actor that played Leahy passed away. Sorry for not remembering his real name. So they created an animated series from the Trailer Park Boys, but it's a bit of a yikes to watch it, unfortunately. Yeah, booger. Thank you for joining Thursday. Thomas, how long have you been here today? I'm curious as well. I'm curious as well. You're outside. I am on the look. Look, plants. Look, there's even little flowers on these plants. I don't know if I should. No, you know what? There are ones that have fallen already. Isn't that nice? Beautiful little purple flowers. They have a very faint smell to them. Hmm, very nice. Ooh, Nova has a big one. Apparently, elephants and lions are scared of humans. People experimented on them by playing human noises, and they ran off as soon as they heard the human sounds. You're completely right, Nova. And interestingly enough, elephants are intelligent enough to distinguish between different human sounds, which is also something that's really fascinating. For instance, a certain like tribe speaks a certain language here in Africa and South Africa especially. So as a result of the language they speak, they have different mannerisms, different sounds that they make. And depending on which tribe are like elephant hunting tribes and which tribes are not elephant hunting tribes, elephants can hear their language from afar away and actually be stimulated to be scared, or because they know that sound, the person that makes that language doesn't actually hunt elephants, and then have calm and don't like get into a panic or try and rush away from that place, which is something that's fascinating. Elephants are way more intelligent than we give them credit for. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You're outside toast. Oh, look here on the hill. Allison Noah's here as well. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Melt, good to see you, buddy. If I don't talk to you again before, I want to say have happy holidays, my friend. Thank you, Zenoa. Thank you so much. You don't have to feel any obligation to talk to me. I appreciate you sharing this time right now with us. Genuinely. Love to you. Oh, thank you so much, Zoe. I appreciate it. We got some smoothies. Very nice. Fruit smoothies. I can't remember what my flavor was actually. Something strawberry, banana, I think apple juice somewhere in there as well. Correct. I think I have to remove the sticker before I can use it. It really is. I'm wondering if like dudes just like straight up drink your milkshake if they don't do it. It's just like you get your milkshake half drank. It's like, bruh, did you have to? It's like, oh, you've already paid. Cheers.
Do that.
You'll be surprised, Zoe. You'll be surprised. Hey, Candace, thank you for joining us, my friend. How are you doing? How are the kids? What are your plans for the holidays? If you'd be willing to share. Whoa, that is so cool. Elephants are so smart. They really are, dude. Christmas is in 4 days. I'm kind of excited, especially for the amazing dinner we have every Christmas. How many family members are you having Christmas with? I'm really curious, Nova. That's so nice. Mm. Kitty behind you, watch out! She's been like making the rounds, dude. She's so freaking cute. She's inspecting my tripod right now. Did you hear that? That was her kicking. Heading home today. We've had so many adventures. Ooh, Toasty. We should have a podcast and actually talk about that. I think it would be an amazing chat to have. You gave it a fair shot with the beard. I did, Auntie. I did. I tried. I asked the opinion of a friend who I really value. He has a beautiful beard. And I was like, bro, give it to me straight, though. Is this going to work ever? And he gave it to me straight. And I was like, you know what? You make a fair point. And I listened. And here we are. Fortunately, I can listen. It helps to listen sometimes. I'm eating with 6 family members. Okay, that sounds nice. How long ago have you seen them? Have you seen them, during the epidemic? Is it like the first Christmas that you have together? Have you not seen these family members since your last Christmas together? What is the vibe like? I have a little kitty attacking me. She's so freaking adorable. Off she is again. No, I'm close with them. We live close. Okay, I'm happy to hear that, Nova. It's nice to actually be close with family members while you can. You sleep okay? I hope so. Hey, the Garage Father. Thank you, Brother Bay, for the wholesome. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the silver, Deadlock. Once the rain started, actually. Yeah, I can imagine, dude. How much did it rain? I hope it wasn't that bad. Camping in the rain can be pretty brutal. Thank you for sticking it out, brother. Thank you for joining us, Jasmine. So nice to have you here. How have you been? How have you been, my friend? You must be by a cell tower. Your stream is smooth today. Knocks on wood. I think our friends have like 100 meg line. What's your internet speed?
Yes, 100 meg. No, it's 200.
200 meg line. We just have all of the bandwidth today. Maybe that's why it's clear. Like our friends are saying, it's very smooth today. Thank you. I'm happy that you enjoy it. Maybe can it be a bandwidth thing? Like I think we have a 40 meg line or a 60 meg line at home. At Christian's place.
Mm.
Can it, really make that big of a difference going up to 200?
Yeah,
I guess a little bit.
especially with streaming.
Mm. Maybe it's all the packets. It rained. Lol, beast track window is down. Oh goodness. I hope it's not soaked. I drink your milkshake. I'm happy you appreciate that, Garage Father. I feel it's very funny to joke about it, in theory, but having that happen to you must suck. It's been raining the past 4 hours. Like, I don't know if you're close by. Maybe you can close the window or let Uncle Becky know. Good morning to you, Jenny. Thank you for joining us, my friend. It's so nice to have you here again. We missed you yesterday. Ooh, milkshake. It's not really a milkshake. I don't think there's any milk in here. Yeah, no.
It's a smoothie.
It's a smoothie, so a bunch of fruits. Very nice, though. It's like milder than I expected. Almost. I don't know how to describe that. It's fucking nice. Really fucking nice. It's mild. It's more mild than you would think. It's not overpoweringly sweet. It has, strawberry. Yossi! There was a cat just flying across. I hope that you on YouTube saw that, friends. That was amazing. I just felt this thing bumping against my arm.
So what's
Strawberry, a little bit banana, definitely some apple.
What is the conclusion of
It tastes good. You look so nice. Oh, thank you, Aunt B. I appreciate you so much. I'm gay, and that's completely okay. Fair fail. Thank you for joining us, my friend, and for sharing with us. Nice, dude. Good morning. Drugs are bad. Blacksmith. You do realize coffee can be considered a drug.
Yeah.
Prescription medications that help people can be considered drugs. Marijuana, definitely a drug. Alcohol, absolutely a drug. Humans do drugs, dude. I just think it's important for us to educate ourselves and be aware of what drugs we choose to do. Don't abuse these drugs. My internet in Australia is 68.2. That's a very specific number, megabits per second. That's pretty fast as well, Nova. You should have like a good time using the internet. Good internet is so, I want to say essential almost these days. I look forward to things getting a little bit easier. Like hopefully with Starlink, especially here in South Africa, more people in Africa in general will have access to proper internet. Mm. And I'm very gay. It's completely okay, dude. You could be double gay, bro. We're gonna love you the exact same amount. I didn't know that's good internet. Yeah, it's pretty good internet. I mean, it's better than the internet. Like at home, where I usually stream, we have 25 up, 25 down, which is not that fast. We have that times 10 right now, basically. Kitty! Yeah, dude, how cute, Toasty. How freaking cute. You want to see? Let me actually show you. Look at this little monster. Oh! She's a character.
He's playing with the rock.
Mm. Thank you. What's her name again?
Chimera.
Chimera, for making appearance. Ugh. Let's see if this thing can be mildly level again. Mariah, thank you for joining us. Hist, but I agree. Yes, standard chain. I agree completely. Science wonders. What a wholesome looking dude. Why, thank you, friend. You see exactly what you are, friend. I'm just your mirror. Thank you for sharing your love with me. I appreciate you. Front page, Matt. Woo, we're going front page. My friends were curious about, the streaming numbers, so we get to dazzle our friends today. Woo. Bring back the cat. The cat has been backed, dude. I hope you friends enjoyed it. I'm gay too. I'm happy for you, my friend. You a Ram Dass fan? I am, in fact, actually. Nice kitty. But I'm more gay. This dude Dude, I think you might be the gayest person I've ever met. Oh, like 3 instances of how gay you are. That must be super gay. uh, how high are you? About this high. Maybe about this high right now. Thank you, Fred, for asking. I appreciate you. Love the floral maid, and I love you. Thank you for joining us, Fred. It's been pretty wet, but Sunday was a beautiful day. We got up early and got to work and didn't stop till sundown. Progress feels good. Dude, what an interesting way to rest. Rest by not resting. Rest by getting some shit done. Maybe there's a restfulness in the rest you get after you've gotten shit done. I feel we've all actually experienced that.
Yeah.
All rest is what it's
Everything's well. So well. So well. Thank you, my friend. How are things with you? How are things with the hill? French looking. Is that a compliment?
Yeah.
Should I be offended or should I be flattered? Damn it. Why do you confuse me so? Thank you, Size Wonders. I appreciate you. Thank you for the helpful Deadpool fan. Desperate ad. It's the lightning that makes it faster to bandwidth sort of thing. Yeah, probably. Or packet sizes, actually, as well, might, affect us. Monkeys were swinging in the trees last night. There's monkeys on Haywire Hill? Are you serious? I didn't know America had monkeys. Is that naive? I guess. Super naive, yes. Thank you for enlightening me, Toasty. I didn't know Haywire Hill had monkeys, actually. Monkeys can be a little bit of a nuisance sometimes. I've just smoked cocaine and meth at the same time. That's extreme, friend. That's really extreme.
Say that.
You need to you need to put the meth and cocaine down. Just put it fucking down. Take a breath. Drink some water, please, sir. Take care of yourself. There was a cat. There was kitten. There was friend. Rick, yes. There's a tree behind you. Yes, we're outside again. We get to be in nature a little bit. I'm so very high. I can imagine, friend. You look a variant of Steve Crowder. Thank you. You from SA, bruv? I am. I am, in fact, from South Africa. Who? Nah, you from SA for real, for real. Yes. You're right. I promise. You're right. Uh, Being gay is okay. It's part of who you are. Completely so, Nova. The dude needs to chill. Holy shit, method cocaine. That's just. It's too extreme, Nova. Way too extreme, bro. I'm concerned. I'm in a state of extreme concern for this friend. Oh wait, I'm dumb. No, friend. You're just extreme. You're not dumb. You're doing fine. Where are you from? You sound Scandinavian. I'm from South Africa, friend. I am South African. You are a Muppet. Oh, I mean, Chaos Muppet, if anything. I agree, actually. I'm from your brother. From your brother from Windhoek. Thank you for joining us, Roadstar. Your hair is a modern tragedy. Yes, yo, you're fucking stabbing for the heart today, dude. Thank you for joining us, dude. I appreciate your intent to share. I hope he is okay. I'm not tweaking. No, I think it's just him being a little bit dramatic. Don't worry about it, Nova. You sound. I'm good, my friend. Focusing on hope today, not focusing on what could go wrong. I tend to focus on what is or possibly could go wrong. We do that because we try to problem solve, or save ourselves some trouble in the future, because we think if we have thought about every single potential negative possibility, that no matter what possibility, we have prepared for the worst. So because we prepare for the worst, we'll be okay. But in doing so, we suffer in our minds. And I've said this, Stoic quote so many times. There are more things to be alarmed by than there are things to be harmed by. And men, for that reason, suffer more in mind than they do in reality. And we do that, right? Man, we mess ourselves up just by thinking about the stuff that could go wrong. And usually things are kind of okay. Yeah, sure, stuff goes wrong all the time, but things are in general kind of okay. I'm really lazy and I can't lean up afterwards myself. I can't clean up after myself because I have ADD, or is it just me? Nova, I feel it happens to me in like stretches. I'll be like, oh, I don't care. Things can be dirty, up until like a critical point. Where I'm like, too much. This needs to stop. And then I like go on a spring clean, and then things are like shimmering. and then I can kind of let myself relax again. And then it goes again in this back and forth flow. Mm, his hair is great. Thank you. Thank you for the love on the. Thank you for the gold. I appreciate that, grandfather. Thank you for joining us, garage father. Maybe. Oh, he's like, you know what? Takes his gold back. Don't call me grandpa. I'm sorry. Proud of you, Mrs. Boop. This new is a mug. She is. Agreed, Boop. Boop is a mug. Boop the boop mug. Boop. It's just like it's the brain damage. Suddenly a chat. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. It's challenging than it should be. It can be, friend. Thank you for joining us. That hairline needs some work, fella. Oh, Nick, thank you, friend, for being so honest with me. I know I think the same thing sometimes, but there's only that much I can do. You know, I have what I have right now. Going into the future, I'm gonna have what I have in the future. All I can do is be grateful for where I am right now. Pretty kitty, right? On B? Yay, cats outside. People throwing shade on a Reddit stream towards a stranger on Reddit. That's a sad existence. Some of y'all live. You're awesome, Mel. Keep spreading the positivity. Thank you, Daddy. I appreciate you, friend. Fat Daddy. I love you genuinely. So much love. You know, like the shade only illuminates the light, dude. So if anything, it's completely okay. It's a bug. Fat Daddy, your name is a cringe, fella. Nick, you're okay, dude. His full username is Fat Daddy Booty Magic. It's so freaking good. I love that username, bro. It's fantastic. Maybe they are just jealous. You're smoking good weed and having fun on stream. I don't know if it's even jealousy, dude. I feel some people like to get a reaction. You know, and I'm giving reactions, so fine. If you want to get a reaction that is, you know, based on a negative input, I'm still gonna try and give you a positive output. So, or you could give a positive input, and you're gonna get a other positive output. So, you have to choose. You know, what do you want to input into the world? Oh, Kamira, the cat's name. That's right. That's right. You're trying hard to kill her. Yeah, we're all trying as hard as we can, friend. If we stop trying, life becomes boring, dude. Mm. Cool, cool, dude. It's really tough. So embarrassing. It can be, friend. Are you in South Africa? I am blurred. Sativa or indica? What do you friends think?
Indica.
Indica.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, it really kind of brings you back down to reality. Slows things a little bit. Sometimes you don't know how to human, but that's also part of the fun. It's like, what am I doing again? Oh yes, breathing.
Green water.
It's like, oh, wow, that's, ooh, oxygen, nice. Take this from me, please.
Yes, thank you, dude.
Only for women. I feel good after I've completed things. Fun to do things and get them done. Made some delicious butter, so I don't have to smoke. Fire eating, Jenny. That sounds amazing. What is your ratio like, if you're willing to share? So close to 364 days of streaming. Woohoo, dude. We've been pushing. I'm kind of like curious about where my mind is gonna be, like if we're like on day 1111. You know, looking back, day 10,000, day 100,000. We want to reach day 69,420, but I'm gonna have to be 137 in order to reach that day. So that's, I need to live to 137 so we can reach that number. I love you, Belt. I love you, Auntie. Thank you, my friend, for joining us. Monkeys, bruh. Toasty, monkeys are no joke, dude. Toasty loves this guy. Get out. No, dude, Toasty is the best. He has to stay. There are no monkeys in America except the Homo sapiens. Melt. It's been so long. It's been long. Booty and barbecue, dude. How long has it been? Like 4 months? Has it been that long? Thank you for joining us again, dude. Karl Marx. This guy is the equivalent of Billy Madison teacher. I don't know. I don't get that reference. Billy Madison teacher?
Yeah, I mean,
What does that mean? Sorry, dude. Like,
question mark.
your insult misses. I would like try and jump in front of it. You know, if I could figure it out. I'd be like, oh yeah, it gets me. You know, no, I'm sorry, dude. I tried. I even asked my friends to help me. Booty and barbecue. What a name, right? I mean, that's a life, dude. If anything. uh, When I'm in the car, I feel too stoned. Just lay back and feel frozen. Maybe I'm too high. I don't know. It melts you, dude. Like I kind of appreciate the feeling. How does it make you feel when you talk to us? It's the other side of the infinity, my friend. This is a reflection back and forth. You know, the things I say influence the things you say, influence the things I say, influence the thing. It doesn't stop, dude, until we stop it. And that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm staring into infinity, and it's beautiful. Thank you for being that friend. Thank you for the wholesome, dude. Your hair is amazing. The haters are just jealous. Dude, I'm so chilled. Thank you. I appreciate your love. Thank you so much. I mean, it's a good way when I say the man looks like he could get some dank shit. I grow for myself, dude. That's the best part. So yeah, come. You can get some action with me. Not you won't have to pay for it. It'll be free, dude. But you have to come all the way here. Hard to human, still in manual breathing. Thank you for reminding me of manual breathing again, Ninja. Hippies, yeah, dude. I know it's hard sometimes because we're not in the appropriate age to be proper hippies. We're techno hippies now. We're technomancers, bro. The word technomancer is going to become more and more real for us as well. Oh, the future is going to be wacky, dude. Especially when you integrate brain-computer interfaces with artificial intelligent ways of like processing that data properly. If you want to make art that way, as fast as you can think shit, you can make shit. Oh, I look forward to it. It's gonna be cool. All human. Brains, hearts, lungs, teeth, bones, eyes, tongues, mouths, faces. All human, dude. That's things we have in common. The ability for us to communicate and listen to one another is fantastic. Watch out for wasps and take your Ubers. I don't know what that means, Cotton. Watch out for wasps? What an interesting thing to say to a person. I'm just imagining, you know, leaving the company of a friend and putting his arm on my shoulder and being like, sincerely, watch out for the wasps. Like I'm staying inside, dude. I'm not going outside if I have to watch out for wasps, bro. Where do the wasps come from? How big are these wasps that I have to watch out for them? Still experimenting. I did a half cup to an ounce of decarb leaves. American units fly over my head, unfortunately, friend. What is a half cup? A half cup to an ounce. So, like, I need to know grams, unfortunately. Maybe that is like 10 grams? How much grams would a half cup of wheat be, dude? Thank you. I have a lighter around my neck. Thank you, man.
Well,
She made edible butter. And I'm trying to figure out what the intensity of that would be.
half a cup can be around 200 mils, right?
Mm.
It's roughly 180, 200 grams.
If I'm trying to say anything, just be careful, Jenny. Like edibles, one of those things that you can't undo. Unfortunately, you won't die, but you can have a really bad time. Like I believe more people have tripped out and had a panic that they think they're dying on edibles than on any other psychedelic or something like that. Think about that, dude. Like especially because people try edibles as a first thing, and then they try way more than they're supposed to. They eat like 3 brownies or something. Think they're gonna die, but you'll be fine. It's just not gonna be fun. Being in World War II must be so traumatic, dude. It was. Can you believe cocaine is made out of leaves, soaked in bleach? So basically, people pay $90 for bleach. You snort bleach powder. No, no, there's still cocaine molecules. You know, something that is a reuptake inhibitor. So what a reuptake inhibitor does in your brain is it causes the neurochemicals you have to be over slash reutilized more efficiently, but as a result of that destroys them in the process. So cocaine is a dopamine reuptake inhibitor. So dopamine is this you're doing well hormone in your brain. So if you do something that's rewarding, you eat food, you make your bed, you finish a job, you have sex, you're doing well, you get dopamine. And snorting cocaine just gives you that. That's what cocaine does, you know, and it can be fun, but it's very much not good for you. And especially the processes that come before it, you know, like if you could find if we had access to rather, pure pharmaceutical grade ingredients, it would be significantly better for the human population to use these things rather than how they use them right now, cut with horse dewormers and other powders. It's hectic out there. Don't use drugs, yo. Especially powder stuff. You don't know what's in that stuff. Stay away from it. Oh, hey, handsome. Hey, Merman, thank you for joining us, friend. How are you doing? Merman is the friend that sent me that little blanket I was wearing today. Yeah, his grandma made it with her hands. Still tripping me out, that a 94-year-old lady. I wished her happy birthday and everything was streamed. Made this thing, and now I have it all the way here in South Africa. Thank you, Merman, again for that. Billy Madison is an awesome Adam Sandler movie. I think it's a very old one, though, isn't it? Isn't it the movie of the hockey player that starts playing golf? Is that Billy Madison? I think it might be. Maybe I have watched it. Watch Billy Madison, bro. Okay. Teacher was hot. Merman, Mosey. The kindergarten teacher, the one he's trying to hook up with. You're missing me completely, unfortunately. Thank you for the silver, young cheesy. Realistic frame. Is there a secret to happiness? How can I be happy? So, this is the best answer that I have come up with to that question. To frame it in a different way, you can think of unhappiness as a want for things to be differently. The reason you're unhappy is because you're in this moment wanting for things to be differently, which is impossible because things are the way that they are. So, because you're creating this external goalpost for your conceived happiness, your happiness is never going to be achievable. So, if you turn that around, the only way to be realistically happy is to be patient and to be here now, to be in this moment, to be grateful for what you have in this moment. That's the only proper answer that I think I can give you. I'm not saying that's the way, that's the right answer, but that's the answer that I can give you, my friend. This guy needs to watch Mr. Deeds if he really wants to learn to be deep. Mr. Deeds. Ooh, that sounds like a good movie, friend. Thank you. Dissociative? Dissociative. That's a weird username. Anti-dissociative. Not dissociative. Dissociative. Brain damage. Dude, thank you for joining us. Hello there. Stop worrying about being happy. You are, friend. You are. Again, if you're wanting to be happy, fundamentally you are creating unhappiness within wanting something that isn't the way that it should be. If you're sad right now, be sad right now. It's okay to be sad as well. You deserve to be sad. As weird as that might sound, you're not unworthy. You're not ungrateful because you're being sad. You're allowed to be sad as well, friend. Mm, I never thought I was dying on edibles. I love it. I feel so high. When it hits, it feels like a truck hits you and you crash, you tumble. Look, an edible, it was first time. I guess, yeah, for me too, actually. Edibles was the first thing that I felt comfortable with because smoking was something that was seen as very taboo in my family. So, like, edibles kind of was like the first logical thing that I went to. Mm. I grew it in my garden. I'm really enjoying this, though I came in too late in my life. Why do you think that, fire breathing Jenny? Like, I mean, I don't think that it's ever too late to do anything. Even if you don't get to finish something, you still got to do it in the moments that you got to do it, no matter how old you are. Thank you for sharing that with me. Don't work for the bug technomancer. What type of hippie are you? I am not oblivious and not penetrable by your fucking labels, dude. Oh, hippie, all of these. No, stop it. Like it's every single time you try and apply a label over someone, it's like trying to put a ring over a part of the infinite ocean. Every single planet you look in, infinity. And then you throw a little ring over that infinite ocean and you're like, this is the ocean. This right here, this is the ocean. That's what a label is, dude. Every single time you try to label something. And it can be accurate, you could be like, oh, this part of the ocean has all of these rocks, and in that way a word can kind of be indicative, or a sentence can be indicative to something, but it's never going to completely encapsulate all of the complexity that is within any given situation. Oh, what do I focus on then? Focus on yourself. Focus on what you are. Always. Awareness. Why you are happy in the moment, find a reason. I wanted to say I love you all. Thank you, Heather. Love you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. 14 grams. Ooh, 14 grams is half an ounce. Okay. So 14 grams and like, is it a stick of butter? So like 250 mils. That's strong butter, yo. You have to be careful. You have to be very, but it is shake, so it might not be that strong. I love today's stream title. Thank you, Mammy. I'm so happy that you appreciate it as well. Gratitude, being grateful. It's been the truest thing. Try focusing on nothing. The power of a quiet mind is unreal. Try to be out in nature or somewhere more peaceful. If there's a Buddhist temple around, try going there. Just being there can help calm you. On that note, Zoe, you went to a Buddhist like temple kind of recently, right? How was that for
Yeah.
you?
It was really dope actually.
Did you feel more calm there?
Yeah,
Uh huh.
definitely.
Okay.
It was really, really like calm, spiritual, I guess.
That's really cool. Yeah. So I would, then we have two inputs. Go to a Buddhist temple if you have one close to you. You don't have to be a Buddhist to go to one of these facilities. That's kind of the nice part about them. It's kind of the nice thing about the Buddhist culture as well and the Buddhist religion. That's exactly what happened to me. I was a newbie. Interesting, rough. We're technically all newbies, dude. Constantly being reborn in this moment. Hey, Birch, thank you for joining us, dude. Hey, Dwarf is here again. Yeah, it is going to be 43 Celsius on Christmas Day, and for 4 days after that, happy holidays. What's up? Thank you for joining us, Dwarf. It's so nice to have you here. That's pretty hot. 43 degrees Celsius? Are you living in Australia, right? That's crazy. Hi, Melt. Hey, Mammy. Hello, friends. The edibles. I actually had an edible today. Leroy gave me one. It was a about 30 milligram edible. It was pretty nice. Pretty calm, actually. My sister is a cocaine addict. Thought I'd say that out loud. Thank you, Heather, for sharing with us. I hope that understanding why people do them and why they feel the way that they feel and why that can be something that they feel they might lack in their lives, it can push you to doing these things. And I don't know if it makes it easier, but at least it gives us some sort of awareness or insight into why it is that way. It's hard to understand why she uses. When you see how she acts after she uses, it's a feeling. It's a chemical in like difference that you basically induce in your brain, and it's very difficult to feel that way without that kind of influence. And on a lot of levels, people can become addicted more so to an experience or their conceptualization of an experience than they get addicted to the actual substance. And that happens to most people. That's literally why cigarettes are addictive. Cigarettes, after like the 20th cigarette you smoke, aren't really that enjoyable anymore. But because you've had this association, you had this initial connection with this compound, you are more addicted to your conceptualization of what this thing is going to give you than what the thing gives you. And that's why we get addicted to things. It's the story we tell ourselves about the thing and about ourselves in relation to the thing. It's tough when family members are hooked on it. My brother was very fond of the drug too. In my innocence, I have thought his suffering from the hay fever caused his nose was so stuffy all the time. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mammy. That's horrible. How like is he still with us? Has he stopped? My brother was very fond of the drug too. I hope he didn't pass. I'm so sorry if he did. Thank you for sharing with us, Mammy. Yeah, cigarettes suck. They taste horrible. They're really not tasty, dude. It's easy to eat too much. It's so easy. And it's something that we also do with this understanding, this instinct of I'm feeding myself. So it's very hard to not justify being able to eat things. I feel the easiest way to mitigate that is to count calories, but that is such a slap. It's really not fun counting calories. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That was Happy Gilmore. You're right. Thank you, Hey You. And then I don't know the movie they're talking about. Doesn't look fun to me at all. Yeah, it's a chemical indifference. I don't think it's supposed to be fun. Not all of these experiences are just fun. Sometimes they make us feel something that we feel we lack, and it's not necessarily. Woo! It's not necessarily always just fun. Yeah. Sometimes these experiences can be very much not fun. Must suck being addicted to hard drugs. It must. And unfortunately, I've never been addicted to something like that. I've never even experienced something like that. So I wish I could sympathize, but I know that I am unaware slash naive when it comes to my understanding of these things. And I don't know exactly how to educate myself other than asking these questions, saying these things, and seeing what the universe gives back. I'm careful about my edibles, but it's really the best way for me. Weak lungs don't do well with smoke. Oh, I'm not trying to encourage you to smoke instead at all, Jenny. Thank you for saying that to me as well. 28 grams, 250 mils of decarb leaves. I grew them in my garden. Oh, thank you, thank you. I think I might have missed that, Jenny. Thank you for telling that to me. Maybe like your trimmings. I'm guessing you probably got decarb leaves, or did you use a like maybe you just like decarb them in the oven is what you're saying, but I know you can also get decarb leaves from like vaped weed as well. I've been addicted to painkillers before. It really sucks. It didn't even get high from it at the time. I was dead because I couldn't feel myself breathe, and I would ounce around in the room saying that I'm dead and stuff. Goodness, dude. Were you on opiate point like painkillers at the point? And once I stopped, withdrawals lasted 9 months. That's ridiculous, dude. I'm guessing that was opioids. Like I can't imagine that withdrawals lasting that long if it wasn't. Ryan, thank you for joining us. Hello, all. Nice to see you outside, Melt. And thanks for being present with us daily. Thank you, friend, for being present with me as well. It means the world, genuinely. I cannot thank you enough. I'm so freaking grateful for you. I'm so grateful that you, friend, shared this time and this space with me. Thanks to you. Wobble, hobble, hob, dub. Thank you for joining us, Lane. I'm also in pain. I would love to help you, dude. Tell me how I can help. Thank you for joining us, dude, and for sharing with us. Thank you, and a hug back at ya. You get too used to the misleading, lying, cheating, stealing. The the lie, the lie gets so deep and unbelievable. It's hard to think she chose the word she does. It's desperation that pushes us to those kind of states, unfortunately. And it's horrible to see. You're completely right. I wish I knew how to help a little bit more efficiently. I wish it was something I can do realistically. No, 4 months. No, 4 months. And I not say 4 months, but it was so bad. I was craving it so hard every night. I took it basically, and I almost died. My face was white, lips purple, and I would nod out for what felt like 4 hours. And as soon as I would get out, were you taking a lot of them, Nova? Were you like upping your dosage to the point where this happened, or what? Were you taking them for a long time and then these things started happening to you? Like, I'm really concerned, friend. Eat red meat. Thank you for joining us, my friend. It's so nice to have you here. Those are my favorite colors as well, dude. Literally on the point. Uh, if it would instantly take more, snort it and repeat it. And I took 8 pills a day. Goodness. I'm so happy you're off of those, dude. Yo, thank you for sharing that with us, Nova. Like, and you literally said it didn't even make you feel good. It was just, it didn't make you feel anything. You felt nothing. You disassociated. You numbed the pain of existence or what existence can be sometimes. There's only so much we can do and handle. We love them regardless, but it's love that hurts. I can only imagine. Meld, you seem. Hi. Oops, Meld. You seem happy and it's refreshing. I needed your smile. You're a gift to the universe. You're a gift to the universe, Heather. Thank you so much for sharing the gift that is you with me and for allowing me to share the gift that is us with each other. I appreciate you so much, genuinely. Clean shaven Mel, looking good, but ooh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm also happy. I'm very happy that I shaved. Like it was not a look. We love them regardless. Oops. Outdoors again. Nice to see. Yeah, dude, for a little bit. Eat red meat for a little bit. I'll be very grateful when we're off to school, working for Christmas. Life is busy now, so busy. I love all the greenery in the background. We love you, Mammy. I'm sorry to hear it. You're so busy. Is it gonna get better? Is it gonna calm down? I hope so for you. You know, is there any calming down in sight? Yeah, and that time it was so depressed. I felt numb, like nothing. And every day I would lie down and just feel nothing and think to myself for hours. I think I had brown aura, to be honest. I think that kind of existence, the experience of feeling that way, can be very necessary and beneficial in feeling a little bit more into the light, feeling into the gratitude that is afforded us in this world as well. And it is not very fun to feel that way, but it creates a good contrast for where we are now. So maybe it was supposed to feel that way, Nova, as bad as it can be. I appreciate you being here with us still, that you didn't dive all the way into the dark, if you will. Love all the greenery. What do you'll get out? Love you, man. Hey, man. Gray here. Tried acid. Okay, Gray. Tell. Do tell, please. Tell me what you experienced. How was it for you? What was your experience?
Got more light.
And I
Yeah.
want to rather say set and setting, like, you know, the people slash environment that you did it in. How was it good? Help me out. I'm happy to hear that, friend. I'm so happy to hear that. Was it the first time? I'm guessing it was. Kids finished 12 noon Wednesday, and I think work that day too. David working until Friday. So I'm guessing you're going to get a little bit more time for yourself than at least Mammy. What do you think? I love you too. Oh goodness. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. As it made me open my eyes, hurt my feelings, but it made me feel better. Sometimes it shows you kind of how you hurt your own feelings, right? And by showing you that you can hurt your feelings, which is ironic. I'm happy that you had a good experience, my friend, or at least an enlightening experience. You know, and that's I think now you specifically also, especially rather, understand how you can have an enlightening experience, but that doesn't make you enlightened. Which is, it sounds like a paradox, but it very much is the case. You're constantly in a state of enlightenment. You just have to allow the light in. Literally, pretty much. That's amazing. My brother is off the drugs now, which I'm very grateful for. He works in an industry where cocaine is used, often by staff and customers, so it's tough, but he is good. Doing good now. I'm so happy to hear that, Mammy. I can imagine that it must be very difficult to be in a industry environment where that is very common and not, you know, doing it as well, having stopped, especially. I'm happy that he's strong enough to not to. And after that, I was even more depressed. Eventually, I started drinking alcohol, and I went out with friends. I got blackout drunk, and I woke up in the hospital, and I felt like a disappointment, especially towards my family, and it hurt so bad. And I was still depressed years after, for like 3 years. Like, when? How long ago was this? Nova, if you're willing to share, friend. Like now, half a hit. That's my shit. Giggle City. 2 tabs. Oh, 2 tabs for your first time. That's brave, friend. I respect it. I respect it completely. So proud of him. Oh, absolutely. Proud of my little brother and grateful he's doing okay. Looking to search. I'm happy, my friend. Right? Like, just being in a state of constant searching, allowing yourself to constantly discover more of this beautiful reality that we're a part of. Like, the compound doesn't do that. The compound just shows you that you always have that capacity. You've always had that capacity, especially with my family. This was 4 years ago. And how do you feel now, Nova? Do you feel like those experiences informs your ability to be happy now? Like, do tell if you have anything to share. Snap. And what I found, I've got what I want, and what I need, and what I and want is what I want. Are you doing confessions today? Eat red meat if you want to confess anything. We'd be more than willing to hear you out, my friend. You know, I'm not going to pretend like we have the ability to absolve you of all of your sins. It would be cool if we could do that. You know, you can absolve yourself of all of your sins, but I can't, unfortunately. And if anybody tells you they can, they're lying. They're fucking telling lies. I know what fucking lies. What I need is what I want. Ooh, that gave me chills. Right? It really is that way. I found, and what I found is what I want. Maybe it made me stronger. I'm not as happy as I thought I would be, at least. I learned from my mistakes, and I'm not depressed anymore. I'm much better. I'm happy to hear that, friend. Do you feel you have more insight into other people's pain or depression or their hardships? And if you have a conversation with someone who is experiencing these hardships, do you feel more comfortable sharing? Do you feel more comfortable listening? Like, at least that's how I've experienced my growth from the experiences I've had. It's terrible. She gets paranoid, thinks there are cameras in her lights. Yikes. Cameras in her lights. Goodness. That's crazy. I'm so sorry to hear that, Heather. Thanks for all the kindness. Melt space is always a good space. Mammy, thank you for sharing in this beautiful space with us. Cooked in the oven. Save the flour and use the leaves for butter. It's very strong. Don't have to use much. Lasts a long time. Long, messy process. Wants to do as little as possible. I'm happy to hear you're at least done with your whole process, Jenny. Now you get to reap the benefits of your product. You know, get to experience some good stuff. I was addicted to oxytocin. Eat red meat. This might be a little bit PG. Look away. That's a oxytocin molecule. The molecule that we experience as love. You know, if someone puts their arm around your shoulder, someone gives you a kiss, someone gives you a good old, nice hug, your body releases oxytocin in that moment. And that's what we experience as chemical love. And it's complex. In comparison to the rest of our chemicals, oxytocin is a complex one, very much so. I was addicted to oxytocin and then eventually fentanyl until I overdosed in my mid 20s. But now I'm clean and I just smoke weed and I have the odd beer plus mushrooms for maintenance. I'm so happy to hear that. Eat red meat. What a amazing story that is to actually know that that's possible. How were you addicted to oxytocin? Were you addicted to sex? Or were you using like an oxytocin nasal spray or something like that? I'm happy to hear you got off of fentanyl. Fentanyl is insanely addictive, insanely potent. Like, you would be surprised at the dosage amount that could literally kill you. Like, if you are used to like putting a spoonful of sugar in your coffee, for example, a spoonful of fentanyl could kill you like 500 times over. That's the trip of it. Like, literally, you split that spoon into like 500ths, still kills you. She has no teeth left, weighs around 100 pounds, and is a sliver away from being homeless. Heather, that's horrific. If anything, those experiences or experiencers remind us of the experiences that we want to live in this moment. What are we grateful for what we have right now, for how we're living? It makes me more grateful for the decisions I've made. I don't know if that's the right way to take that information, but I appreciate you being willing to be vulnerable and share it with us, Heather. Mm, Nova, did I miss something? Yeah, I related to other people. Maybe it made me stronger. I relate to other people. I feel I would probably understand what they feel and what they could be going through, but they're feeling I don't feel comfortable sharing. But here in this space, I do. Thank you, Nova. We appreciate you, friend. Thank you for being willing to share in the space with us. Well, what an experience. That must have been frightening and life changing. I can't even imagine. It must be absolutely crazy. 0 out of 10. I do not recommend. I'm happy you have a sense of humor about it, at least, Eat Red Meat. Love your streams, your happiness in a person. I love you, Gray. I love you, my friend. I'm not happiness in a person. I have my down days as well, as we all do. I'm just trying to be grateful. I'm trying to be infinitely grateful as much as I can be. And I appreciate you sharing this gratitude with me in this moment. This infinity, technically. I'm glad that you're here. Grateful that you're sharing your story. I love you, Gray. So much love coming your way, man. It was an epidemic. Those high level pain meds. Yeah, yeah, you're completely right. On the That's where it starts. People start with like pain medication and they transition onto other stuff. And I'm grateful for the wicked sense of humor. Yeah, right, Mammy is the first thing I noticed as well. You're right, Mel. You have so much to be grateful for. We all do. You're completely right. You're so right, Mammy. I appreciate you for being grateful here with me. I'm grateful for you, friends. Genuinely, more than I can express, thank you for being here with me. The opioid issue is still record levels high here in upstate New York. Oh god. It's crazy, Heather, and technically this epidemic, this opioid issue, as you mentioned it, has been created by pharmaceutical companies. Misinformation, extreme poverty and pain just with existence. Like fentanyl, heroin. I think there is something like ultra fentanyl or something like that, which is even more potent. But like these drugs are numbing agents. They act on our opioid receptors. They make us not feel the pain we usually feel. That is a symptom that people are treating within society. People are in pain. People are in pain, and that's why they do these things. And then we demonize the people that do these things instead of trying to find the source of the pain that they're experiencing. And more so than not, the pain that they experience is separation. Separation from family members, from society, from the societal understanding of what success is supposed to be and what they want for their lives. And then because they can't consolidate between what they want for their lives and what society wants for them, they kind of lose their minds and just kind of go the midway. And drugs can be one of those midways. And it is not for us to say that that is a bad thing, because they still get to experience a whole life where they are tripping out about this substance. They do the substance, it gives them an experience, and they get to, which could be a very weird way of thinking of it, but they get to experience a very harsh part of reality. And I'm very grateful that I don't have to experience that harsh part of reality. I'm happy that I can learn from those people's experience as well. And there's a lot of people who have transitioned. Eat Red Meat has transitioned out of these things and is now a being of love and a being of light. It shows us that even if we fall into these traps, it doesn't mean it defines us for the rest of our lives. We as human beings are so freaking powerful. It is ridiculous. Eating operots with watching you, I'm chilling. I'm happy you're having a good time. I'm so happy. I'm happy to have you here, dude. Thank you for joining us, dude. Genuinely, Nova, you're always a treat. Great way to go broke fast. Goodness, very much so. You have curls, I have curls. Should I embrace the curls, grow it long, gray? Do what you feel you want to do, friend. Like my reasoning behind growing your hair out while you have it is at least you've done it at one point in your life. Maybe I won't do it when I'm in my 50s, but at that point, at least I've done it in my 20s. So I got to have long hair at some point. Curls for the girls. There we go. Hoy, Gray. Hoy. Lots of coconut oil. Go, dude. Definitely. You should just see it like that. Yes, Gray. Embrace the curls. If Melt wore regular t-shirts, that would be a great slogan. Embrace the curls. Oh, goodness. Instantly, I become a beautification channel. Ah. Ooh. This is the new hair product. It's gonna give you the most bitchin' curls. No, I can't. I cannot. I would be lying. I wash my hair with the most basic bitch of shampoo and conditioner every 3 days or so. Like there, my entire beauty tips gone. What am I? I won't be able to make any more content. Damn it. I ran out so fast. You should just see it like it is. Yeah, this is Gray. Embrace the curls. Thank you again. Yes, I second this. Thank you for the helpful e-trade meet. I love all you guys. Thanks for participating in my life. Thank you for participating with us in life. I appreciate you, man. I love it. The trip made me feel like I look like a hard dude, which I'm not. I'm a loving dude. happy, but my physical appearance made me look hard and angry. I was very much the same at one point in my life, Gray. And weirdly enough, I don't want to say that acid directly contributed to me kind of softening up, if you will, but it definitely helped me, as you say, see myself as more than just this intimidating individual, because we don't want to be that. We are scared fundamentally in this world. We see threats everywhere, and being an intimidating individual in a threatening world makes you immune to certain threats of the world as a result of that, but it also pushes people away. You know, the potential for good interactions as a result of loving characteristics kind of falls by the wayside. So you have to ask yourself, do you want to be safe and, you know, dangerous, or do you want to be loving and vulnerable? And it's a difficult decision to make, you know, fairly so. But it is going to influence your whole life. It's a pretty complex molecule, hey. It really is, E-Trade Meat. It really is. Happy, but my physical appearance offered one. Is that you streaming outside now, Millionaire Tricks? Yeah. You wouldn't believe, dude. But this outside all the time. Oh, I just sometimes happen to not be in the outside. What the fuck is that? Technically, we're always outside, you know. If we're in the atmosphere, we're outside because we can still breathe. Right? Right? If we were inside somewhere, maybe we would not have the ability to breathe anymore. So even if I'm in a room, I'm still technically outside. Am I pushing it too hard? Okay, I'll stop. It's being isn't being addicted to oxytocin a good thing? That's the way to find it naturally. I mean, you know, if you're addicted to it to the point where it's to the detriment of another person, then it stops being a good thing. If you can find another person who is as invested as you are, I guess it could be a very good thing. But if they aren't, it can be a very quick and very intense obligation. Mm, and who wants to be around an angry person? Exactly, Gray. You know. I was addicted to Oxycontin, not oxytocin. I'm stupid. Thank you. I'm sorry. Reading is hard, okay? Reading is fucking hard. I wonder if soulmates are real. No one could, dude. I cannot get into that question right now. Are soulmates real, Zoe?
Yeah,
Zoe says yeah.
definitely
There you go,
real.
Nova. Definitely real. Just keep looking. It was to get one tattooed. I think it just with one neuron, just one dot will do things. Bzz. Done. I feel that. You know, Mammy, you can point to someone. You see that little dot that looks like a little speck? Yeah, that's my tattoo. Oh, what does it mean? Speck. I have a speck. Oh, okay. Does it mean something? Speck. Please stop. What are you doing? I know someone who used to play CSGO. He was a fentanyl addict. At the same time, I don't think so, right? Was he spacing out? How did he find time for CSGO if he was doing fentanyl? How did he find time for fentanyl if he was playing CSGO? Was he switching out half fentanyl, half CHGO? Like, I'm so curious as to that connection, friend. Please do share more if you have any more to share. Do you have a favorite music genre? Right now? More, I want to say EDM just because it directly stands for electronic dance music, and Psytrance technically falls underneath that category, and techno as well, and drum and bass as well.
Yeah.
So, right now, I really love music I can dance to because it invigorates me. I'm a chill dude that looks like a bouncer. Gray, I hope that people see that as well. I hope you know that I see it. You know, I feel a genuine gentle spirit from you. It took a lot if it didn't die. And hello, man. I'm happy he didn't die. I'm happy that you're here with us more, Millionaire Tricks. Thank you for joining us. Mammy, one dot for a tattoo cracked me up. Yeah, me too. You are loved. So loved. Yep. It'd probably go, ouch. I mean, technically, what that one dot of a tattoo would be like 70 stab wounds, maybe 80 stab wounds. Yeah. Like I calculated, I think I got stabbed something like 79,000 times in the amount of time it took him to put this tattoo on my body. And I'm like, yeah, what's that? $80,000 basically.
Pretty metal.
Fuck yeah, dude, stab myself. But now I understand how people look at me. I'm so sorry to hear you feel that people look at you through this lens. It must be very difficult to, be a gentle and soft individual inside, but be an intimidating individual on the outside. I feel there's things we can do. Our body language can very much be intimidating or not as well. So maybe that would be something to take into consideration, Gray. I'm not saying you should change your behavior, but if you're genuinely concerned, that would be the way to start, if anything. I love you, Auntie. Oh, I was silly and I started a back tattoo. First tattoo. Once you start, you're in. Goodness, Heather. When you say back tattoo, my mind goes to literally the entire surface area of your back being tattooed. And I hope that's not the case. But I mean, I'm completely okay if that is the case, but that sounds extreme. I saw the woman on meth. She was screaming every 5 seconds and she was carrying a bottle of alcohol. I hope she's better now. Thank you, Nova. That's an extreme imagery. What's your favorite genre of music? Let's let's like a let's do a quick dodge of that scenery. New scenery alert. Yeah, ciao. We're outside again, dude. Thank you for joining us. Was in VR and joined her Horizon room that was fashioned after Burning Man, desert art and music. There was one person dancing in the middle. I danced with them. They said, "Thank you for dancing with me. I am alone." There was no one here, so we danced. Wow, Jasmine, what a trip! Just reading that sentences. Like how cool is it that you can have an experience like that in a virtual environment? You meet a being who technically lives in this physical reality with you, and yet you didn't have to find each other in this physical reality because you met each other in this virtual one. The metaverse is coming. The metaverse is already here. This is the metaverse. We're doing the metaverse right now. It's just limited. It's like these little windows cut into the metaverse, We have to move it around to get the full picture of the metaverse, But it's gonna get better and better, friends. It's gonna get crazy. To be honest, mine is grunge and R&B. What does R&B stand for?
I have no idea.
I know rap stands for rhythm and poetry.
Yeah.
R&B, I have no idea.
Something
Like, what artist do you listen to then, Nova? Hey, ciao. Hey, Miss Boop. Will you be streaming today? I hope so. This year has been a mixed bag, but I'm really grateful I found you here on Reddit. Love is real. Love is true. You're so right, Auntie. Thank you for being here with us. Like, you've been genuinely a blessed co-creator and sharer in these moments as well throughout the year. Nodding. Oh, I wish I didn't still love the feeling, but I can't handle myself, so it's not for me. I'm happy you're mature enough to know that. Eat red meat, genuinely, friend. Mommy, you can just tell people you have a large tattoo with invisible ink. Yes, I have two of those, please. Two invisible tattoos. Thank you. One big back tattoo and one entire leg sleeve, but it's invisible. You just cannot see it. It was very painful. I have to go, but the stream has been so good for the soul, feeling for thought, and I'll be back again for sure. Thank you, Mammy. Love you, friend. We'll see you again. Head and shoulders. Take care, Mel. Take care, Mammy. That's a great day. Thank you for everyone, your kind words, uplifting words, and for sharing so freely. It makes me grateful. We're grateful for you. So thank you so much. Melt impersonating a beauty channel got my cheeks hurt from laughing. I swear this stream, you friends, helped me feel alive in a difficult world. We love you, Heather. Thank you so much for being here with us. This is what it's about, sharing these moments, having these chats. This is a good stream. I feel pretty energized. Thank you, Nova, for joining us as well, for being here with us. For the live stream, I've been around quite a bit. Yeah, you have actually. Is there mods on Reddit? I was going to see if I can become a mod. Become a mod, Millionaire Tricks. Genuinely. Like, there are a lot of mods on Reddit. You'll be surprised. They're lurking among us in this stream, probably. They're mods, a bunch of mods. But you can become a mod. You just have to go and request. Why is your pendant knitted into a micro penis form? Because you subjectively and objectively see the world as it is inside of you, dude. This is a mushroom with a lighter inside of it, dude.
Whatever.
Put the homophobia down though. The micropenis of the gods. There we go, eat red meat. Yeah, good morning, Shell. Thank you for joining us. Glad to see everyone here. It's nice to have you here. Why did you start streaming on Reddit? Because I fucking loved it. The first few times we did it, we had these type of interactions, these type of moments. We were sharing in a way that felt genuine and authentic and pure and here. And I made a decision to do it every single day because it's something that I value. And throughout doing it every single day this year, I've realized that I want to do it every single day. Definitely. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go the whole 9 yards. Yo, it's almost Christmas, my dudes. It is Eat Red Meat. It is. Oh goodness, it's been a year. Oh, oh. Okay, I'm fine. I've been away for about a week. Who is Zoe? And hello, Zoe. You want to be seen, Zoe?
Okay.
Yeah, Zoe's gonna get me to be seen. Yeah, that is our beautiful Zoe and our beautiful Leroy. Thank you. Yeah. Zoe. Like, I know it's hard to believe, but I do have friends in the real world. I'm not doing this because I'm super desperate. I love you, friends, so much. These moments are true. Metallica. Eat red meat. I'm happy that you're feeling it as well. Rhythms and blues, Heather, and all the friends. I have one tattoo, a Metallica tattoo. Okay, eat red meat. Is it like a picture of like as a headshot, or is it like a logo? Is it song lyrics? What Metallica tattoo is it? Almost a year streaming, Bonnie McMurray. Almost an entire year. What a trip it's been. Scrolling through 544th day of what? Of showing up. I think you might have now probably heard of showing up every single day, friend. Mm. But I do think that we've shown up for today. Christmas is in 4 days. It is, dude. It is, Nova. I appreciate you, friends, sharing this time here with me. Favorite music. Hi, Zoe and Leroy. You should be saying hi to you, friends. Favorite music is whatever gives me goosebumps. There we go, Ninja. Love you and have a great day. Friends, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for sharing the space with me. I'm gonna say goodbye for now, for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. It's the M logo. It is. Dude. Infinite M, bro. Infinite M. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. I love you, friends. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Go and share a smile with someone. Tell someone you love them. Call your mom. You know. Call your dad. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, my friends.
Nice.